Hey guys, we're back, man. Another episode, man, of Translucent Origin, man. We're talking about, of course, Zack Snyder, Justice League, DCEU, and everything that's going on. My channel has been completely quiet. It's going to remain that way, like I told you, because I'm not going to ever entertain the idea and the notion that is that which I will not mention. I told you guys before, man. If you really want this, right? If you really want to continue this, let's just say that Discovery, the execs over there, man, are actually listening to the fans after they see whatever the future is coming, the future movies, the future box office, the current box office for the remaining films. If they're actually really listening and they're actually following the headlines and following the social media, if they're going to actually agree with it and say, you know what, since everything's failing, we'll give Zack Snyder his rollback. If this is true, right? If we really believe this, then you should not be talking about the other stuff. You shouldn't mention it. You shouldn't follow it. You shouldn't click on the links. You should not follow the tweets. You shouldn't follow any of the actors. None of it. And no, it's not to punish the actors. It's not to punish the new head of this new studio. No, it's just to say, I'm putting my money where my mouth is at, and this is what I'm doing right here. I'm standing. I'm fighting. That's where I'm at right now. Standing and fighting. Now, we discovered love and we healed and we won, all that stuff, man. But the time is now to stand and fight. The time is now to stand and fight. That's what this whole thing is about for me. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I'm not entertaining anything else. That's why it's Zack Snyder. That's it. So whenever, the Stone Quarry drops Rebel Moon on Netflix, I'm canceling all my other services and I'll be watching Netflix only and Rebel Moon nonstop every single day, as many times as I can possibly do it, on top of, trying to handle 6 kids. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting all my time, my attention, my energy into, Zack Snyder and what's important, man, for me. That's where me and my family are putting our money into. We're not putting our money into that which will not be mentioned. We're not going to sit there and talk about it online about that which won't be mentioned. We're not going to mention his or her name. We're not going to mention the announcements that they're talking about. We're not going to mention any of the casting. None of it. We're not following any of it. We don't have any sort of notifications on any sort of, mainstream, let's go news situation. It could be a news social media, a news YouTube channel, a news anything. If they're putting information out about that person and what's going on over there with that new studio, I take it off my notifications. I unsubscribe, and that's it. Literally talking, where you put your money where your mouth is at, and you literally vote with your money. That's what it's about. It's about voting with your money, man. So as you can see on the screen right here, man, if you go to Ink the People, or if you're following Zack Snyder on, social media, you'll see the link and stuff. This is the Full Circle, the Snyderverse trilogy shirt. That is, it's epic, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like this whole design that they have going on here. I really don't, but it's good for what it is. I wish that they would have stayed with the original and they would have had, a Henry Cavill, Superman that looks like Henry Cavill Superman, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman that looks like Gal Gadot. As you can see over here, this looks like, Jason, you know what I'm saying? This does not look like Ray Fisher, so they should have had that. And then obviously this Batman doesn't look like, the Batman that we're going for. But this actually does look like, Ezra. So I don't understand the reasoning. I don't know if it's because, he couldn't actually do this. Whenever he got hired by or volunteered for Zack Snyder to do this, if he changed it up. Because if you look at the other ones that had came out before this, you can actually see that they resembled our actual, Trinity. They actually resembled the Seven, and it looked a whole lot more like the actors and actresses that held the role. But it is what it is, man. What I love about this, my favorite part about this, and let me go ahead and I'll just click here real quick, is this right here. This is what I love, man. I wish they could give an option to have this on the front, man, because this is what it's about, man. Stand, fight, discover, love, heal, win. The time is now. And that's the Stone Quarry, man. That's Zack Snyder. That's what. And the reason why, I guess, we follow behind him and go crazy for him and do all this stuff, man, because I don't know, man. He just, for me as a director and stuff, man, he's one of the greatest ones, man. He really really is. I just love everything that his movies represent and stuff. And for me, the Snyderverse, this whole trilogy of movies, including some of the movies that came out, like Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, stuff like that. Even Aquaman can, for me, has a little bit of feeling vibe to it, man. It just it had something different, man. It was very different than everything that you get that came after. And I don't know, it just meant something. And maybe it was a time in my life where I really needed this stuff. I don't really need it that much as far as the pop culture, as far as the characters, the icons, and like that. But I know my kids, man, they'll need it when they get older. And I can't wait to see what they aspire to, man. And it's just something like that. Stuff that for me, that's what it kind of means and kind of looking into, man. But right here, if you look at this Ink the People, this is the shirt. You can buy it, and as you can see, it's had a goal of $10,000. They've raised $20,000 already, and selling 1,795 shirts at the time of this filming of this episode. Man, it's pretty cool. You get different sizes: premium 32, 35, select a size all the way up to 6XL. Everybody's included, man, and it's pretty dope, man. And then there's the information about the full story and stuff, man. So it says right here, together we stand, fight, discover, love, heal, and win. You are not alone. So it's just dope, dude. It's just dope. You know. I hope that we get to hear some more information. I don't think it's going to be what we're thinking it is. I just think it's the celebration of Zack Snyder, of his daughter, and everything that they've accomplished, man, and just moving forward, what's going to happen, man. So we'll see what happens, man, with the full circle situation. I will be ordering multiple of these and giving these out on my channel, only for members, guys. So you're hearing it here first, only for members, man. That's just the way it has to be. But yeah, I'll have a couple of these reserved, and yeah, that'll be something that you guys can look forward to, man. All the members, man. For everybody that's subscribing and supporting the channel, I really appreciate it, man. Guys, I can't thank you enough, man. It's life-changing stuff, man. But yeah, in closing, vote with your wallet, man. Don't sit there and click any of the links. Don't interact negatively online with anybody. Don't talk about the person that took over and that was given the whole full reins. Don't mention his name. Don't mention her name. Don't mention nothing, man. Don't do anything. And if you buy stock, what I'm saying, make sure that you buy stock inside of Warner Brothers, man. Don't let the stock, go all the way down to like $4 and then you don't make some money off of it. Don't be that stupid. You know what I'm saying? Let your rage, let your interest and everything, let it have reasoning, man, and make a little bit of cash over it, in the long run, because it's good for your family, man, and for your kids, going forward, man. Money makes the world go round, And that's honestly what I wish they would do. I wish they would allow us as the fans to pay for Zack Snyder's Justice League and see how much money they can raise as a studio, man. That would be that would be epic, man. Hasbro Labs does it, so why can't we, the people, do it? I don't understand that. That's weird. But anyway, man, I'm out of here, guys. That's it. Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Make sure that you get the link, inkthepeople.com/full circle. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's all I got, guys. And yeah, it's just cool, man. We got one more piece of Zack Snyder we can carry along with us, man. But like I said, vote with your wallet, man. Show them what you want. If you don't want the rest of the stuff that's in theaters, don't watch it, man. Do not watch it. Don't click on it. Don't put it on HBO Max. Don't get it on home video. Don't do none of that stuff. Don't rent it. Don't do nothing. None of it. Don't watch it. If you're going to watch it on the torrent site. Don't support it, though, man, with your money financially. All you're doing is just feeding the dragon, man, feeding the beast, and we're never going to get back to where we want to be or where DC Comics should be at, man. So long live the DCEU, and forget all that new stuff, man, because, not talking about it on here. Righter, guys, take it easy.